Hey everybody, welcome back to the Aquatic Zoo. I'm Nate. We're gonna do an unboxing today. We actually have a couple of boxes of fish to unbox. The first one we got right here. And this one has some fish, snails, some crustaceans, and amphibians that I'll be selling on my website. And the next box that we will be doing will be some fish for my personal tank here. And one of those fish is going to be the mascot for the channel. I'm super excited for that. And you guys will see that in just a few minutes here, all right? But anyways, so let's dive right into the box. First thing we got, now this is one of my personal favorites. And looks like they're triple bags, so let me get this open here. I've been keeping these since I was like 10 or 11. Absolutely love these little guys. And I don't know how well this will show up on camera, but these are African dwarf frogs, which I'll get some B-roll of everything, that way you guys can see everything that we get. But we did get 4 of those, and then we also got 2 of these goldfish here. Might show up a little better on camera for you. So there's this guy, and then also these are some fancy goldfish that are actually from Thailand, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Here is the other one. All right, we'll get some B-roll of those as well. All right, next up we have got, and I'm gonna get him out of the bag so you guys can see it. Oh, let's see, come on little buddy. Ooh, he is gonna be a runner. All right, this may or may not work. But I've got here, you guys can kind of see it. Nope, he is not going to cooperate with me. There you go. Anyways, this is a red devil crab, so I'm going to put him in a little container here. So yeah, red devil crab. I just got one of those. I've never sold those before. I've done mandarins, vampires, red claw, and I saw that listed on one of my vendors' sites, and I thought I'd give it a try and see how well they do. Normally, let me just quick little PSA here. Normally what I do is when I sell fish, I want to make sure that I'm able to keep them alive first. So a lot of times when I find something like this red devil crab, I like to keep it first and make sure I know how to take care of them properly after I do research on them and stuff. That way I can convey that information to my customers, right? Next up, we got a bunch of snails. I normally just buy a lot of snails from this particular wholesaler, because I do like their snails. They have a vast quantity of them, different variety and stuff. All right, so here we've got, I don't know how well this is going to show up on camera, but we've got the infamous blueberry snail. Pretty tiny. I'll get some B-roll too of these guys. But we got 4 of those. They are an expensive snail, and they are a live bear, which is, I find, pretty cool, but not like a typical live bear like your Japanese trapdoors or Chinese mystery. These guys will only lay, or not really lay because they're live bears, but they'll give birth to 1 to 2 snails a month. So very slow, like they're not going to overrun your tanks at all. And the next up, we've got gold mysteries. That's a staple. And we've got, I think, two more varieties here. They ship them, a lot of places ship them wrapped in wet paper towel just to keep them moist. You know, I can't say I'm a huge fan of this, because if something were to happen, like if there was a heat pack in the box and it overheats them, or if they get too hot or too cold, I feel like it's harder to control the temperature with the wet paper towel. I know people probably argue with me on that, especially people who ship snails all the time. I ship snails all the time, and I just ship in a bag of water, and they've always done well for me. So, but that's up to the preference of the seller, I assume. And next up, we've got, if I can grab a couple here, the Japanese trapdoor snails. Got half a dozen of those guys. And then last, we've got, I've never heard or seen of these guys before. Sorry, trying to unwrap snails from paper towel and talking can be a little tricky. All right, these are pretty small, so I don't know how well these will show up on camera, but they're called Batman Nearite snails. I don't know why they're called Batman. To me, they look like a type of horned snail. Oh, you know what? I just figured it out. Okay, I'm going to show you this. It literally looks like Batman's cowl, the shape of the shell. I get it. And it's a black Nearite snail, so never had those before either, so that'll be exciting. I'll probably keep one or two for myself and see how they do. All right, so that's everything from this order. So I'm gonna pause, get everybody acclimated, we'll get some B-roll shots, and then I've got another box to do, and I also have an exciting announcement, something I want to do on this channel, at least for the first month or two, so don't dip out on me now. We're gonna do a giveaway, and I will explain that in just a moment. Let me get these acclimated, and then some B-roll shots for you guys, and we'll talk about the giveaway, all right?